Live streaming is on.
I need a minute to set this up.
I got mine set up already.
Yeah, so if you can do yours, because mine is a bit, I don't know, you need to set alarm one by one, and you can only change quickly the alarm. I'm still trying to figure it out. So J, timekeeping, I'm gonna do then the storytelling, and I can do the notes with Joyce. Policy keeping, I can do that, and vocabulary register. Rankings, J, Joyce, Alberto, and Joyce. So the start of the session is Andromeda H3. We want to stop by Cobalt H2, right? 2 hours. So we can take maybe 25 minutes, 15 minutes for the setup and 15 minutes for the wrap up. And then we can have the rest in topics, so 1.5 hours. Do you agree, guys, with this session schedule? To finish Cobalt H2 in 2 hours?
Time for breath.
Breath. Exhaling. Inhaling all together. Exhaling.
Okay.
Do you guys agree? Okay. So
why does it say wrap up 0.25 hours? Why does it say that?
15 minutes for wrap up.
Okay, but the whole point of the schedule is to know what time exactly the wrap up starts. Does that make sense?
I
0.25 hours.
I get it. I get it. All right. So it would be 1.75, right?
No. It needs to be an actual time.
It needs to be an actual time. So it would be Cobalt H 1.75. It is?
Okay.
Okay. And then this would be Andromeda.
I would prefer Cobalt hour 1.5, like at the bottom of the hour. Like,
okay.
I feel like having, a full 24 minutes to because usually we're in the middle of a topic. We need to wrap up that topic, and then we get into the wrap up for the session. So you really need 20 minutes.
Yeah. So we want to have in 1.5 hours in Cobalt H1. We want to start wrapping up the topic, and then we can move to the wrap up of this session. That's what you mean, Jay?
Yeah. So that would be in 1.5 hours from the beginning of the session, right?
Yeah, so from 7 minutes ago. So you would want to put the alarm in 1.43 minutes, 42 minutes. Sorry, 1.23 minutes. 1 hour, 23 minutes.
Right, I think I got it. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. I made a mistake.
SVG.
Okay, I think I got it.
Great. So before we start, we have the coming deadline. So let me check, guys. I didn't do that. If we are off half pay stop, it would be a nice update to give you. Let's see if the mail, the virtual envelopes are in the mail. Mailed, status mailed. Great. Maybe I can also see exactly.
Time for pause.
5 second pause.
Time for pause.
So maybe I can see some details here and tell you exactly when it was mailed. No, I can check the better to see if Hydra H3, where you guys worked with those two double teams, it's gonna also be off half pay stop. But for sure, this session is off half pay stop. Okay.
This session also?
This session for sure, because I'm here. I'm gonna give you the verification, but I'm gonna. There is the tracking. So with the tracking, I'm gonna know exactly when it was made. So I'll let you know if the previous session Hydra H3 would also apply for being off pay stop. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna insert it here. Okay, do you see it, guys, in the setup tab here, line 36F? You can see status mailed. Okay.
Yeah.
Line 36F, where?
36F. I put an image so you can see status. It's mailed for the two.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's that's good.
They were created 9 of March yesterday, which was the 2 days.
How much did it cost?
$22 and something. Because I mean, from the estimate that I did, Jay, is based on the addresses that were sending the filings, right? So, for example, I combined all the corporations to the same as we did last year, like to save money. Like the corporations, since they were going to the same address, they all be fine to the same address.
Stretch.
All right,
Stretch.
30-second stretch.
So I feel like this kind of information would go in topic 0. I don't know why you're putting into this.
Yeah, you're correct. Should have put in topic 0. I'm sorry. Let me do that. So I was saying, Jay, I already did it. Oh, thank you. Sorry. So confirmation, we are for this session for sure off half pay stop. Then I'm gonna be check if check the exact time since we went off half pay stop. All right, I'm gonna check and let you know. Okay. So Jay, the way that that I have estimated, and the way that I mean, this is the way that we did it also last year. If you remember, at one point, in order to save some money with these virtual envelopes, we said, all right. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I
Yeah,
remember.
yes.
Yeah. So it depends on the others where they're going. So this is why I sent 2 virtual envelopes, because these are going to very distinct addresses, right? One is the foreign partner that goes to an address, and one is the California, which goes to another address. So they have different addresses for filing. So when you get them, it should be very, very easy for you to send them. No extra work required. Right? For this tool, there's nothing I think you maybe sign something. Right? Need to check. Anyways, I think we're good to go into the topics.
Time to pause.
5-second pause.
To pause.
Time to pause.
So I think it took us about 15 minutes on the setup.
Yeah, we're not done yet, right? We're still at the topics here.
I know, but we at least went to the next tab. So the topics would be the view up, not the setup. They're the same difference.
I don't understand, Jay. What do you mean?
The top focus on the topics is the view up. It's the same thing as the view up. There's no difference.
Yeah, the view up. Yeah, correct.
So it's a little different than just like the normal setup.
I didn't do any changes to this. This is the one we have been using.
You definitely made a lot of changes to the template.
Where?
All over the template, you made changes to the Work Buddy team, but we talked about making changes to the Work Buddy team template.
Yes, exactly. It's the changes I mean, this is the template we used also in our last session, the Buddy team session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we should go over the template still and make sure that, you know.
Especially, yeah, the main session template, I put it back as before. So that would be a good thing to do too. All right. So I would like to spend definitely some time, maybe a priority list for the taxes plan that we want to have by the March 20th. So like planning what we want to include, start organizing the responsibility organizing, start the work organizing together. So I think that would be very. I mean, I'm sorry, Jay. Anyways, I'm so sorry. This is a
Time for breath.
is a VA. So exhaling, inhaling all together, exhaling. So,
Taxes.
so Jay, being a VA, I mean, what do you think we should focus on?
Well, I mean, first of all, I'm giving us policy tracking, getting clarity on focus before the session, so that's just obvious policy tracking there. So since you don't have clarity, you just go to the team schedule.
No, I mean, yeah, it's coordination planning, tax executive review, right?
Yeah, so I would say, I mean, I don't think this is actually a VA session. So for me, it's, you know, organizing and coordinating the client work.
Yeah.
So, review trajectories for client work. And then basically overall management and coordination of client work, you know, client work.
So also Jay, yes, I would review the client management spreadsheet, because I mean yesterday you assigned to me to do that, to add that intake follow-up for clients for SVG on the SVG management spreadsheet, but SVG management spreadsheet doesn't exist, so I put it in the client.
Oh, I meant the info spreadsheet, right? The spreadsheet that has all the information and notes for SVG. I wanted to add those notes so that they were part of the SVG documentation.
Okay, so SVG main sheet, you mean?
Oh, well, if we don't have an SVG info sheet, then that's a problem.
No, we do have an SVG main sheet, yeah, main
I said
spreadsheet.
info sheet.
Yeah,
What-
there is an info tab there. Yes, there is an info tab there. Yeah.
No, like I think maybe Joyce did it or something. But like, remember we had a whole bunch of sessions on SVG and the
Yeah.
identity and all that purpose and everything, and then
We
put it
have
on
we have the
spreadsheet.
launch management.
And
You mean the launch
that
management?
spreadsheet was used to make the 2-pager.
It's
You mean the launch management?
Yes, the
Spreadsheet.
SVG launch
Launch
management.
man.
Yeah, so we do have a management spreadsheet.
Yeah, we do for the launch management.
I don't like your use of management. Like the way that you use management is like
Time
really
to pause.
5-second pause. Like for me, the way that you use the term management is like really confusing. You know, it's like you put management in all these different spreadsheets. So I'm calling it a management spreadsheet because you wrote management on it. But then when I say it's a management spreadsheet, you don't even know what I'm talking about. It's like really weird.
No, no, it's not that because there is the launch management in my head. There's a launch management spreadsheet which is related to the website and the launch of SVG. And then when you said to me, put it in the SVG client management spreadsheet, I think about the management of the clients. So this is where I made misunderstanding. Now I get it, and I'm doing it right now.
I don't remember. I didn't say anything about client management. Though. I just said the SVG management spreadsheet, the info management spreadsheet.
there is management sheet already.
Anyways, it's here now. Okay.
But the point I'm trying to make is that obviously we need to address our vocabulary because it's not working.
Yes, perfect.
Right?
Yeah, I would do like a status on all the management spreadsheet for the client work. I think that would be very, very beneficial. And maybe what we want to have in each management spreadsheet, the criteria. I think that would be very, very helpful.
I don't know what you're talking about. So again, that has nothing to do with vocabulary. Say it again.
I'm saying it would be good as a topic that I was proposing is if we can quickly make a status on all our client management spreadsheet that we have and the criteria that this spreadsheet should have. Like what should be included in this.
Yeah. So that would be client work management. Make sure we have clarity on needs of all our client work. Yeah. So for me, that's client work management, and we just need to get that all organized. That's super duper essential. We'll call it coordination. We're coordinating many different managing aspects. I'm just going to put those two together. I think they're basically the same topic.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put them up here so that it's like they're together. So line 15, 16. So yes, I'm definitely down to start with line 15 and 16. Oh, maybe we should review our trajectories first. So review.
I agree.
Client
First,
work trajectories. Then we go into client work coordination, which would include priorities and client management spreadsheet criteria.
Perfect. Yeah,
Time to take a break.
Okay, so I think I like this. I love these topics. I have agreement, no objections.
So we spent 7 minutes on the view. So let's take a 6-minute break, and then
Uh,
when we come back,
Jay,
we'll be ready.
no. Can we add also like quick? What is the status of Wise right now?
Oh, wise.
Yeah,
Um,
quick review only.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
it,
5 minutes.
yeah.
What happened?
payroll status wise, payroll status. All right, so I want to get into the better habit of like doing our breaks better. Like we just stop and just do the break, and so let's come back and then we
Let's take the break.
Yes.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
we can finish up on our topics before we go on to the first topic, okay? Because we don't have agreement yet. All right,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Yes.
5-minute break.
Okay.